Namaste. All the beautiful souls. I, Rupa Khanal, your medium for tarot guidance, welcomes all the beautiful souls on my YouTube channel, White Tarot Reading. I hope you're all doing good. So, beautiful souls, we are back with a pick a card reading, and the topic for today's reading is all about self-healing. It could be your physical healing, it could be your psychological healing, overall well-being. Beautiful souls, all healing is self-healing. And indeed, the very purpose of evolution is for each person to grow in consciousness by overcoming his or her limitations. So disease has actually no real existence or power. Why I said this is because it only seems to exist because of our ignorance concerning our spiritual nature. Right, beautiful souls? If the gap in the casual body were filled, then the apparent disease would soon disappear, and that is the absolute truth. True healing. So true healing lies in an illumination of us rather than in battle with the disease. So it is all the psychology which treats our disease. It's all in our mind. If we believe that treatment we are undergoing will bring us health, healing, it does. And if we don't believe, then we have to always battle with the disease. It could be physical disease, it could be psychological disease. So overall well-being lies in all our consciousness, our awareness. So it's just that we have to illuminate that consciousness so that we can do self-healing for ourselves. Because all healing is self-healing, beautiful souls. And sometimes disease has a positive contribution or lesson to give to us. Because when we suffer from an ailment, a physical or a mental, we feel that problems have started. We consider disease as obstacle, as a problem. And each problem is actually an ingredient for our future attainments. Right, beautiful souls? So this is the way we grow. We face challenges, and we grow. So you are capable of your own healing, beautiful souls. And as you can see, I've got 4 piles here. This is pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. And on each pile, I have got some pictures, beautiful colored pictures. On pile 1, Shakti, the power, the feminine energy. On pile 2, Yin and the Yang, the symbol. On pile 3, a mandala, a sacred chakra with Buddha meditating in the middle. And this is a flag, one amongst the 8 auspicious symbols, flag or dhwaja, what we call, right? It is a symbol of victory. So beautiful souls, all the 4 pictures are for you to connect for the pile selection. So connect to the pictures on the cards, the symbols, the colors, the patterns, or you can connect to the time sections, which I'm going to pin in the description box as well in the comment section. And you can connect to the numbers, energy of the numbers, or whichever pile is calling your intuition is your pick a card reading for the way of your self-healing and keep it simple, because the cards themselves are so much in alignment that you are going to resonate with the pile you will choose. And out of 4 piles, you can watch your own reading and skip the rest 3 piles, beautiful souls. So without ado, let's proceed into the readings. Let us begin today's pick a card reading with the beautiful souls, those who have chosen the Shakti, the feminine energy, to learn the techniques which will help them for the process of self-healing. It could be physical, it could be psychological, so whatever disease or obstacle you have in your body, in your mind, how can you proceed for the self-healing, beautiful souls, with the blessings of the feminine energy, the Shakti. So I have got 4 cards inside this. Let me keep this aside and let me start spreading the cards. This is the first card with beautiful clouds. Actually, this looks like the wings of the angel. And the second card is a tree in the sunset, a big tree in the sunset, and there is ocean behind. The third card is the beautiful, again, it could be sunset or sunrise. So the golden colors of the sky is being reflected down on the lake. There are mountains in the background. And this is the last card. Again, a bridge which is taking us to the seashore, and there are clouds. So all the 4 cards have one thing in common, that is the sky and the clouds. Definitely the sunlight is also the thing which all the cards are showing. So the first card is bringing in the technique for your self-healing is monitoring. Controlling and tapping into positive attitude is the key to every self-help process. That's a wonderful message to begin with. And your self-healing, excuse me, the card says, or card gives the message that let the web pulsate. You can bring self-healing by organized rhythmic breathing. Listen to meditative music, mantras, connect to thoughts and images. What happens next is your subconscious mind will cause right etheric energies or pranas which are needed for healing to be drawn in and assimilated from environment to allow you self-heal completely. So the first technique the card is suggesting is to monitor, to tap into the positive attitudes, and the key is self-help. And today's topic for the pick a card reading is also self-healing. So take self-help. That is the key for your self-healing. And breathing process, breathing technique will definitely bring you healing, beautiful souls. So do breathing. You can listen to music, you can listen to mantras, and while you're breathing, the images which pops up in your conscious mind, in your subconscious mind, these images will connect you to the energies which will bring complete well-being to you. So that is about the first way you can proceed for the self-healing process, beautiful souls, that is through breathing and connecting to the images when you are in the breathing process. And I suggest that you could try for this breathing process while meditating. If you are a regular meditator, then that's really nice. But if you're not into meditation, I personally suggest you to start meditating. Begin with 5 minutes every day. And you can choose the time according to your schedule. So whenever you have 5 minutes available, proceed for the meditation and keep all your energies centered towards your breathing. Do the rhythmic breathing. You can listen to music and mantras. So I hope you understood what the first card is trying to convey you so that you can bring about self-healing. Right, beautiful souls? Let us proceed with the second card. The second card says, negative attitudes aren't necessarily the products of your past. They can also be an expression of your fear of the future. So what I'm sensing, the beautiful souls, those who have chosen pile 1, your disease lies somewhere in your brain. And this disease caught you because of your fear for the future. Maybe you are highly ambitious. You have raised the bar for yourself so high, and you fear that if you won't able to achieve it, then you might not have the desired future. And that is building up stress and making you have all kinds of negative attitudes, negative thoughts. So what is the technique this card suggesting for the beautiful souls is, what you can do is, you have already healed yourself and nothing can burn or disturb your spiritual journey. The etheric healing activity is complete and you just wait for the final directions given to you by your subconscious mind. Your final step is to direct your subconscious mind to maintain that pattern while having the feeling that this direction will be accomplished. So most of the beautiful souls, those who have chosen pile 1, you're highly spiritual, and the card is clearly suggesting that your soul has all the secrets of healing your body. Your body is already healed. You might be aware of this fact or you might not be aware of this fact, but if you're watching today's reading, definitely you know that your body, your mind, your heart is completely healed. And the etheric healing activity is completed, and you just wait for the final direction given to you by your subconscious mind. So rely completely on your subconscious mind. That's why the first card said that breathing is needed, and the images which comes into your subconscious mind while breathing, while meditating, will connect you to the energies so that you can do the further healing of your subconscious mind, and you can maintain that pattern while having the feeling that this direction will be accomplished. So you have to wait for the right time. Your body, your heart, and your mind is already healed, and your etheric body or your etheric subconscious mind is waiting for the right time, the right signal, so that you can tap and accomplish your life's mission, beautiful souls. So that is the second self-healing. Let us move with the third card, which says, you may realize that you see things not as they are, but as you think they should be. So this card is saying that you are someone who has a deeper vision. Maybe your third eye chakra, your brow chakra is very much balanced. So that is why you may realize that you see things not as they are, but as you think they should be. right? So you are a good absorber, and your Bro chakra is very much in balance, in alignment to the other chakras. So what is the self-healing technique this card has brought for the beautiful souls is, to creating healing, you must recognize the source, such as food, water, air, their purity and vitality, and ensure their qualities are helpful for your healing. Direct your subconscious mind to heal your etheric body through these sources. So this card is suggesting you to change your eating patterns or to be more aware of what is on your plate and what is going into your gut. See that what you are eating are vital food stuff, and they are providing you to help grow spiritually. So you have to be aware of the environment, of the food, of the water, so that that can help you for the etheric healing. Your etheric body needs healing, and that is possible if you be aware of your eating habits, beautiful souls, especially the water, the food, and the air. And this card also could mean that this is the time you have to transform into a conscious eater. And this is my personal suggestion, that this is the time you start thinking about a vegetarian diet, a regular vegetarian diet, right, beautiful souls? So bringing thoughtful and sensible eating habits will automatically bring wholeness in your self healing process. So bringing thoughtful and sensible eating habits will automatically bring wholeness in your self healing process. So think about it. Next card we have the fourth healing process is, know that in the end, if all you have left is positive attitude, that's more than enough. So all that ends matters, right? And if you want to end up with a positive attitude, you have to know that in the end, if all you have left is positive attitude, that's more than enough. Okay, so you have to move ahead with this thought, connecting to this thought that if everything ends well, that's really worth equal to real happiness, not something which is coming from the materialistic things, but something which is coming from within you, beautiful souls. And the self-healing process or the technique is self-healing technique number 7, saying that excuse me, what is blocking your self-healing is your dual energies, fear and desire. Fear that healing will not happen, and desire for the healing to occur. So this card is in so much connection with the second card. So beautiful souls, those who have chosen pile 1, I am strongly feeling that your deformity is in your brain, and you have two thinkings at a time, the dual energies, the fear and the desire. You fear that healing will not happen, and then strongly desire for the healing to occur. So the poles vibrate. You must practice your meditation regularly to guide your physical body and your emotional responses, then shall integrate and allow you to heal yourself. So beautiful souls, it is very, very clear that all your disease lies in your brain. So this is all the psychological patterns which are vibrating, and you can bring about self-healing, clearly been suggested by the tarot cards, by meditation, by rhythmic breathing. You can take help of music and mantras. So just meditate and see that all the healing which your etheric body needs will happen. And don't be fearful of anything and let the thoughts flow randomly, smoothly. Do not control your thoughts, let them flow. Release your thoughts. And when you're meditating, so breathing is the technique for the beautiful souls, those who have chosen pile 1 for the complete self-healing and precisely the psychological self-healing. So with that, we need to wrap up the first pile, beautiful souls. I hope this is going to resonate with your present set of mind frame. Let us move with the beautiful souls who have chosen the pile 2, the yin and the yang energies, the female, the feminine and the masculine, the solar and the lunar energies. And let us know what are the various techniques, tools which are going to help for your self-healing, beautiful souls. So I've got 4 cards inside here, and the first card says, or the first card shows a desert. The second card, a giant wheel at fairs, what we see mostly in the fairs, a giant wheel. And the third card shows a bridge and a man who is doing his somersaults. I don't know what he's doing, but he's upside down. And the last card again brings in a girl or a woman trying to climb over the bridge, and this could be the sunset or the sunrise. So connect to the card, beautiful souls. The first card brings in the message that you don't have to let what others say affect you negatively. Others may say the words, but you choose your attitudes. So this is how the world is. You do good or you do bad, or you do nothing, or you do more or you do less. Whatever you do, they will judge you. So don't get influenced by what society is throwing at you, especially the criticism. You keep your attitude intact and move ahead in your life. And the healing process or the technique is, healing can be created by you through visualization technique. Focus and visualize which part of your body or life needs healing, correspond to the intuitive images. So beautiful souls, of course, visualization, you can connect to the visualization, the images of your dreams, images while you're meditating, if you are into meditation, or the random images which pops up from nowhere. So connect to the images, the clear images which comes up in your conscious mind, and you focus which part of your life needs healing. Do you need healing in your relationship? Do you need physical healing? Do you need psychological healing? Or any particular part of your body, eye, leg, back, your forehead, which part is the concern, creating problems? So you focus which part of your life needs healing, and then connect to the images through the visualization, and all your answers, all your healing lies in your visualization process, beautiful souls. And meditation is the best technique to connect to your images through visualization, and focus all your energies on this concrete images. The visualization process will become more connective, helping you bring complete self-healing. So your self-healing technique 1 is to connect to the images through visualization so that you can bring complete self-healing. What does the next card conveys is, happiness is yours to create. You can create your own happiness, and that is the first responsibility of each person, is to be happy for himself or for herself. So that is why the amusement giant wheel is shown here on the card. And the technique for healing is a very short, simple technique. Allow your body to be in a meditative state, aligned and focused, and then you will be able to connect to all your intuitive energies. You are strongly, strongly intuitive. That is why the first card suggested that connect to the images through the visualization, and the second card is saying that you can do it easily through meditation, beautiful souls, and instantly you can connect to your intuitive energies. The next card, most of the card is yellow, a bridge and a man doing somersault, brings in the message that enthusiasm is the propelling force necessary for climbing the ladder of success. So what can create enthusiasm? What is the technique which can bring enthusiasm in your life, which will help you climb on the ladder of the success, right? Creating that propelling force. The technique is having a regular daily period of meditation. Meditation is the word constantly being repeated for the beautiful souls, those who have chosen pile 2. If you are a regular meditator, that's really wonderful. And if you are someone who is not meditating, the card suggests start meditating. Begin with 5 minutes. Give 5 minutes every day to begin with to meditate and connect to your images through visualization and enhance your intuitive power. The third card again says that having a regular daily period of meditation is a fruitful approach for developing the chakras and raising your state of consciousness. So if you want to enhance the quality of your consciousness, you have to start meditating, and that will also bring your chakras in alignment. So without meditation also, a person will experience glimpses of qualities associated with higher states, but the purpose of meditation is to deepen those glimpses. Sometimes spirituality happens accidentally, and as a beginner, we consider it as coincidences, but later we think that something extra, something cosmic is happening that could happen to you, or that had happened to you even when you're not meditating, even when you are not a regular meditator. But those images are like in bits and pieces, a temporary glimpses. But if you want to deepen these glimpses, you have to start meditating, and so that you can bring about the alignment and you can proceed with your self-healing. So meditation is to be aware of every thought and every feeling, never to say it is right or wrong, but just to watch it and move with it. Whole moment of thought and feeling. And out of this awareness comes silence. So beautiful souls, this is the wonderful, wonderful message for most of the beautiful souls, those who have chosen pile 2, those who are not meditating regularly, that meditation is to enhance your awareness, to enhance your quality of consciousness, and to help you move something, feel something is moving inside you, and that something is the energy vortices of the 7 chakras. Okay, beautiful souls, and that will also help you bring the awareness, and from the awareness comes the quality of silence. So beautiful souls, start meditating, and if you are meditating regularly, then connect to the images through the visualization. Meditate so that you can deepen your awareness and your consciousness. And the last card brings in the message, smile and laugh often. So smile and laugh often. So please smile for this card. Then I will tell you what is the technique this card is bringing for you, beautiful souls. A woman trying to climb up the ladder, the bridge. The technique is the sounds swell out, refer to healing the etheric body according to visualized mental picture. Just etheric, emotional, mental, physical, to allow self-healing, the cycle of peace. Meditation is the only way you can connect to your deepest spiritual realms. Complete self-healing, you can receive guidance from your casual body, which lets you know the appropriate moment of stopping. So this card is bringing a technique for the beautiful souls, those who are regularly into meditating, who are into long hours of meditating, and who are trying to connect to the images through the visualization process so that they can bring about complete self-healing of their etheric, emotional, mental, and physical self-healing. So if you are thinking that you are meditating for really long hours, then this card is saying that this card is bringing that technique, that tip, that hint, that it depends from person to person, and your body will let you know when to stop, how many hours you can sit at a stretch for meditation. So don't get perplexed, don't get surprised. It is possible that there is a deep state of meditation where people can continuously sit for 3 hours, 5 hours, 10 hours, 18 hours, for 2 days, for 3 days. So don't have that doubt, because your mind is in complete state of meditativeness, and your body and your mind, they will give you a signal when to stop. So don't worry if you are into long hours of meditation, because this long hours of meditation is for your self-healing, beautiful souls, and this is especially for the beautiful souls, those who are regularly into meditation for long hours. So this is a wonderful self-healing techniques for the beautiful souls, those who have chosen pile 2. Your self-healing lies in your meditation, in your visualization, and you can enhance not only your intuitive power, but also bring about complete self-healing of your etheric body, of your casual body, of your mind, and of your soul, beautiful souls. So I hope this is going to resonate with the beautiful souls, those who have chosen pile 2, the techniques and tools for the self-healing. Now let us move with the third pile, the chakra, the mandala, with the meditative Buddha in the center, and what is your techniques, your tools for the self-healing, beautiful souls. So I've got 4 cards here, and the first card brings in a Himalaya, the reflection over water, and we can see beautiful yellow and red flowers on the cards. So this is such a beautiful landscape to be to look at, right? The second card is there is or diving inside the water, and there is the pet standing here at the edge of the bridge, I can say, and this is like something diving into deeper consciousness levels. This is a very beautiful image. I really love this image. And the next card is again a bridge, a continuous bridge, a path. And the last picture is a paragliders. Someone is doing paragliding. So what is common in all these 4 cards is the water. The water is the common thing, and the lighter shades are the common things. Water, reflection. So let us see what are your techniques for self-healing. Transform your attitude, accept responsibility for what goes on inside your mind. So you need to transform your attitude, and you need to accept your responsibility, and you have to be also feel responsible about what is going inside you. You cannot always show to everybody that you're fine, you're strong. If something is worrying you, something is pulling you down, something is pricking your subconscious mind, you must be also able to show that side of yours. That is also your responsibility, and you need to transform your attitude, and you need to accept your responsibilities. So what is the technique, beautiful souls, is you can create self-healing by letting the inner workers enter on their cycle and by ceasing outer builders. So you have to stop searching for the happiness from the materialistic things, obviously, and you have to allow the inner workers. Who are the inner workers? The source of energy on which you believe, your gods, your guardian angels, the cosmic forces, the environment, the nature. Allow all these healers to get inside your body. Ask for their help. Allow them to heal, because they are ready to heal you, right? So seize your emotions and conditioning and bring conscious control. Allow the subconscious mind to control workers, inner workers. Connect yourself to etheric levels, creating self-healing. So this card is suggesting you to take help of the cosmic forces, the gods, the super energies, the extra energy which runs the whole universe. They are coming for your help, and you have to allow them to help you by surrendering yourself, by accepting your responsibilities, and by allowing to transform yourself. So there is a need for your attitude, for you to change your attitude. That is what the first technique for the beautiful souls, those have chosen pile 3, that stop searching or stop wasting your energies to search for happiness from the materialistic things, because the real happiness comes from within. The fountain lies within you, and be receptive for the help coming from the unseen, the unknown help coming for you to allow yourself and do the complete self-healing, beautiful souls. So that is the first thing. Surrender yourself. Accept what you are from within. Okay? And the next card brings in the message: if you don't make a move, sooner or later life makes a move on you. So this is absolutely truth. This is something which nobody can deny. If you do not take that leap, the life will take a leap over you, because what you are destined for, every incident is already fixed. You cannot stop from the things which destiny has fixed for you, from happening. So if you keep pushing, the blast or the reaction will be more stronger, more forceful. The more you resist, the more the force is created. So that's why the card is saying that if you don't make a move, sooner or later, life makes a move on you. So the technique is condensation of energies is the key to unlock your self-healing. You need to condense your energies. Your energies are like flowing aimlessly. You have to connect to your energies, then you have to draw your energies inside you. Condensation of energy is the key to unlock your self-healing journey. By allowing or adding emotional feeling and etheric vitality, the influence of the visualized mental picture extends and grows. So be calm and assured that all your efforts of self-healing will be successful. Keep meditating on your heart chakra and bro chakra. So this card is saying that some of your chakras are not open, or the energy is flowing especially in your heart chakra and in your bro chakra, they are not balanced. So this card is suggesting that if you want to bring that complete self-healing for yourself, you have to start meditating, and especially on your heart chakra and on your bro chakra. The seed mantra for the heart chakra is the Yam, and for the bro chakra is And if you want to know more about how to meditate on a particular chakra so that you can bring that balance and open the web to the etheric healing, there is a link which I'm going to put in the description box. You can watch that reading also, so things will be more clear for you, like what is the seed mantra for each chakra and how you can proceed for activating or bringing that correct energies so that you can open to the etheric web, beautiful souls. And the next card I have here is today's preparation determines tomorrow's achievements. All the messages are so much in alignment, one after the other. So what you do today will determine what you will receive in future, tomorrow, right? So what you did in your past is resonating with your present, and what you do here in your present is going to resonate with your future. So be careful, prepare for things, and that is why condensation is needed, because energies are flowing all over and you need to prepare to bring them back, to draw to yourself inside you. And the technique is self-healing can be attained by understanding your unique ways to explore the journey of turning inward, connect to formulae, number, images, mystic phrases, guided through meditation, sleep, dreams, cosmos, understand the rhythmic affirmations through visualization, sensation, intuition, instinct by re-establishing the meditative state, and allow self-healing. Avoid becoming obsessed or driven by these efforts. So beautiful souls, what I'm sensing is that most of you, those who have chosen pile 3, you have initiated your spiritual journey, and most of you have initiated, not only have initiated, but you have stepped up. You have moved really ahead in this path, and maybe because the right time has not come, or because of some hurdles, some blockages, you are not into the practice wholeheartedly. So this card is saying that, if you feel that you know everything about spirituality, if you have this feeling that you are the enlightened one, you are the awakened one, and you can connect to the the images, the numbers, the formulae, the phrases in your sleep or through your meditation, if you think that you are really very receptive, all that you visualize, you can connect to all the images through visualization. So this card is saying that, self-healing is not happening, or you're not able to heal yourself completely because you're obsessed. You are like an overconfident adept, right? You say that I am how to put it in words, like if you are in a group of spiritual seekers, you say that what others are doing or experiencing in their spiritual process is nothing, and you are the only one who is superior. So this superiority complex, it has no role in the spiritual journey. So don't get obsessed with your blessings. So if you're able to connect to the numbers, images, and signals the cosmos is sending you through the visualization, then don't think that you are par excellence, because when the right time comes, each one of the spiritual adepts, each one of the spiritual ascendants will go through this experience, right? So you are blessed. So don't let this blessing turn into obsession. Okay, so you have to try to control yourself. You have to try to become more humble, become more grounded, and you have to understand what are your unique ways of turning inward. Your journey has still not come to an end, because the purpose of the spiritual journey is to end the suffering of the whole cycle of pain which creates suffering, life and death. Okay, beautiful souls. So realize what is that unique way you can help yourself turn inward, and that is by becoming more connected to humanity through your spiritual experiences. Right, beautiful souls? So that is how you can, this is the technique. Don't let your spiritual blessings become the obsessions. The next card says, the loudest voice you hear is your own. That's true. When you are silent, when there is nothing to disturb you, when you are in this mode of complete loneliness, enjoying your aloneness, the loudest voice you can hear is of your own thoughts. And this card is bringing you a technique for self-healing, and the technique is to allow self-healing. You must connect your consciousness to the sounds, images, colors, light, patterns, sensations, and rhythm of your breathing while meditation. You should experience fountain of real happiness. Each day will be different experience. Do not resist your thoughts. Let them flow randomly. So both the cards are suggesting the same thing, that you are connecting to so many things. You're connecting to sounds, images, patterns, sensation, numbers, cosmic guidance, and affirmations, visualizations. So the first card said that you have to understand that this is a special blessing for you, and what all you're experiencing in your meditation, in your spiritual journey, is allowing you to do that self-healing. And whatever thoughts flow in your mind while you are in meditation, do not resist your thoughts. Let them flow randomly, because there are some emotions, some patterns, some energies to be released. And if you control your thoughts, the transformation of energies will be blocked. So let the thoughts flow randomly. Whatever thoughts comes in your mind, do not disconnect or do not resist, and that will allow you to heal randomly and instantly. So all your healing is coming through different things which you are connecting while you're meditating, beautiful souls. So if the wisdom which you have achieved through the real information, the real knowledge, the real wisdom, the transcendental wisdom which you have achieved through your spiritual journey, if that is making you adamant, if that is giving you a superiority complex that is really blocking your self-healing, and if all the wisdom, all the knowledge, all your connections to the vibrations, frequencies, and to the cosmos is making you more silent, more grounded, more calm, then definitely that is working in your favor and bringing you self-healing. So what I have understood for the beautiful souls, those who have chosen pile 3, the mandala, is that your self-healing is possible if you surrender yourself and if you allow everything what you have been blessed in your spiritual journey in a calm, in a quiet, in a serene, and in a grounded way. So don't let the overconfidence, the superiority crush your self-healing process, beautiful souls. So I hope this is going to resonate with the beautiful souls, those who have chosen pile 3. And let us move with the last pile, the dwaja, the flag, with a pair of fish and an endless knot, a lotus. There are so many auspicious things shown in this picture, and here I have got 4 cards which are going to bring you some techniques through which you can self-heal yourself, complete healing yourself, because all healing is self-healing. The first card is a bright light piercing through the clouds, and the second card is an adventurer jumping from one mountain to another mountain. Again, the bright clouds in the background. And the third card is a small, what I can call it, a boat in the calm waters. And again, this part has the bright light, sunlight piercing through the clouds. And here we have a road, which is a bridge, a crossover bridge over water body which is connecting to the mountain, and the clouds coming out behind from the back of the mountains. Again, the strong light. So all the 4 cards, what they have in common is the divine white light. And the first card brings in the message that goals are tools for focusing on your life and for inspiring you to take action. So the beautiful souls, those are chosen pile 1, you are highly ambitious, and goals are tools for focusing on your life and for inspiring you to take action. So your goals are turning on your inspiration so that you can take the right action. That is why it is piercing through the clouds, the divine white light. So what is the technique, beautiful souls? To allow self-healing, find the middle grounds for long-term sustaining of your inner being. Do not allow your etheric body to register emotional sensitivity. So what can bring self-healing for you is that you have to find the middle grounds. You have to find the right time, everything balanced, so that can bring you long-term results, so that you can sustain all your healing for long time, because you're highly ambitious. The self-healing will be in your favor if you will not allow to fall for the emotional side of your life. It could be relationship especially the personal relationship. So if you want to grow in your career, if you want to achieve all your desires, all your goals, do not fall for the emotional sensitivity or the emotional side of your life. Keep yourself at a distance from all these things. And how can you do that? That is through meditation. So meditate over solar plexus chakra regularly. Once you understand clear detachment from fear and desire, meditate on mental body, that is your throat chakra, allowing complete self-healing, leading to different spiritual feelings. So if you want to always achieve your goals, it could be your personal, professional, or your spiritual goals, you have to start meditating on your solar plexus chakra regularly, and then on your throat chakra, so that you can bring about healing to your mental body. And then you will be able to detach yourself from all your fears and desires. And once you are free from desires and fears, then nothing can stop you. Nothing will be impossible for you to achieve. And if you want to know how you can meditate, what are the seed mantras for each chakra, there is a reading of whose link I'm going to put in the description box. Please do watch that reading so that you can clearly understand what each chakra is assigned to and how you can meditate, what is the seed mantra. So definitely you can bring about the complete self-healing so that you can achieve all your goals, personal, professional, psychological, spiritual, by controlling, by detaching yourself from fears and desires. Not controlling, but detaching from fears and desire. And that you can do by meditating on your solar plexus chakra and then on your throat chakra. Right, beautiful souls? And the next card brings in the message, you have to know what you want before you can go after it. So because your goals are really high, you have set your goals really high, now you have to sort out what you really want from your life, right? So what is the focus area of your life? Before you take any final decision, decide what you really want from life. It is not that you're copying someone, you're getting influenced by someone. You have to listen to your heart instincts, what you want. And the technique this card is bringing for your self-healing is to bring about, you must allow to focus on your mental, emotional, etheric, and dense physical bodies, as they are interfering with the self-healing process. So yes, there are so many things you want to achieve from particular area of your life. It could be, I already told you, it could be personal, professional, spiritual, it could be anything, psychological, but something is pulling you down, and that something is all these denser bodies, the emotional bodies and the physical bodies intervening or turning into blockages from you to achieve what you want. So practice session wise and try not to get disturbed throughout the session. Keep your focus on your bro chakra. So this card is suggesting that you have to meditate upon each chakra. The first card said you have to meditate upon solar plexus, then you have to meditate upon the throat chakra, and next you have to meditate upon your bro chakra. So I'm feeling that this is all about your connectivity to the higher planes, because heart, throat, and bro chakra are like in alignment. First comes the heart, then comes the throat, and then comes the bro chakra. And do it session wise. One day you can meditate on heart chakra, next day you can meditate on throat chakra, next day you can meditate on the bro chakra, and do not get disturbed. Fix the time, fix the mantra. If you're listening to the music, fix the time and do not get distracted throughout the session, so that you can connect to your intuitive powers. You can connect to the quality of the consciousness, which can bring about the self-healing, beautiful souls. And the next card we have here is take aim at the areas of your life that need improvement. So yes, you need to focus what you want from your life, and you take aim so that you can bring about that improvement, you can bring about that healing. And the technique this card bringing to you for your self-healing is to allow self-healing, elevate your consciousness, become receptive to energies around you, learn to enable your body and personality to work in an integrated way, create the sync between your mind and heart. Okay, so beautiful souls, this card is in so much resonance with the previous two cards. Your goals are really high, your desires, your focus is super strong, but you have to still make that clarity that what is the real desire, what is the real area to be focused, right? Assort it, work on it. And this card, the healing technique which this card has brought, gives me a very strong intuition that you have already moved above your lower plane. The first three chakras, the lower chakras, and this is the time to heal, to balance, to activate, to open the etheric web to your higher planes, and continuously in the proper alignment. The cards are conveying the message to meditate upon your heart chakra, then your throat chakra and your brow chakra, and whatever is blocking it will be unblocked. All the physical, all the disturbances which are being brought by the physical body, by the dense body, by your emotional body, all that will be healed. And the beautiful souls, those who have chosen pile 3, your self-healing is about your spiritual connection. So you can connect to the higher planes, meditate on each chakra session-wise. You can connect with music, you can connect with mantras, you can decide for how long the session will continue with your willpower, with your spiritual will, which your do not get disturbed throughout the meditating session. Okay, do not let anything disturb you. Complete it, and then you will be able to create that sync between your mind and heart, and you can clearly understand your mental, emotional and your physical bodies. Because what is stopping you from your spiritual healing is the physical body, the denser bodies, and your emotional sensitivity. So that all will be healed if you will be able to regularly meditate over your heart chakra, throat chakra and your brow chakra, so that you can bring the energy fall down on your solar plexus, and then that energy will continuously flow. And I strongly also feel that you have already had been through many awakenings, but if you will be able to apply this practices or the self-healing techniques, the cards are strongly conveying that you will be able to experience the strongest awakening of your life, because you have experienced your awakening while bringing in balance or connecting to the lower planes. Now this is the time you connect to your higher planes, beautiful souls, through the self-healing techniques the cards have conveyed you. And that is about the third card. Let us see what the last card has. The techniques for you. The attitude determines whether you are living life or whether life is living you, whether you are on the way or in the way. So if you want to know what is your status, what is your present status, because when you are a spiritual, when you have moved a long way in your spiritual journey, you want to know your status. You want to know how you will be able to achieve your goals and how you will be able to get release from the whole cycle of suffering, from the whole cycle of pain, coming into this very earth in the last cycle of life and death. So you want to know what is your status. So You have to develop an attitude that will determine that where you stand really. For that, you have to bring about that clarity, that focus on the very specific area. Then you have to take aim. Already you have set the goals, beautiful souls. So your attitude will determine whether you will succeed for the self-healing process or whether there is some more time. So what is the technique brought about? This card for the beautiful souls is you can manifest self-healing by creating equilibrium between your heart, throat and bro chakra. Your emotional, mental and etheric visualization images and patterns must be synchronized in alignment. Healing starts for you by the alignment of triple service. Wow, that's really, really awesome, divine. So for you, the healing technique is through the alignment of the triple service, that is the heart chakra, the throat chakra and the bro chakra. So this is the time you connect to the higher planes and heal your denser bodies, your emotional bodies, so that you can bring about that connection with your etheric bodies, beautiful souls. And you can do it through the visualization, images and patterns. And these patterns must be synchronized. That means what your heart says, the images which pops up when you're in a session of meditation with your heart chakra should be aligned with the images, colors, patterns, numbers, energies of that of throat chakra and of that of bro chakra. That means there should be no struggle between your heart and your mind. They should be in synchronicity. They should be aligned. They should match. The energy should match. Okay. So all the experiences or the feelings or the connections which you feel when you are in meditation with heart chakra should be in resonance with your throat chakra and should be in resonance with your mind. That means the triple service must be activated and you can bring about the self-healing through the alignment of triple service. This is really, really nice self-healing process for the beautiful souls. The techniques, they are not even very difficult because you have already conquered your lower planes, and this is the time you conquer or connect with your higher planes through session-wise meditating on your throat, on your heart, on your throat and on your bro chakra, so that you can bring the energy fall on your solar plexus, and then that energy will continuously flow making you experience the strongest awakening. The beautiful souls, those who have chosen pile 4, are highly spiritual. You have already traveled through your lower planes, and this is the time you travel, connect to your higher planes, and the self-healing of your physical body, of your denser body, of your emotional bodies, and that is possible by meditation, session-wise, no disturbance, thorough focus, right? Great focus, absolute aim, and you will be able to self-heal yourself and attain the highest spiritual experience. So that is what I have to say for the beautiful souls, those who have chosen the last pile, the pile 4. That brings us to the end of today's pick a card reading. So beautiful souls, I hope that the self-healing processes are going to, the techniques, the tools, the tips, the cards, tarot cards have guided you, are going to help you in the healing process of the areas of your life. And thank you very much for watching my today's reading. And thank you very much for all your support, for all your appreciation. Please do share what you feel through the comments. Connect to my energies through the comments, beautiful souls. And If you haven't subscribed my channel, please do subscribe it, because this is for you to rise up in your life and achieve what all you want to in an easy and a smoother way, beautiful souls. So with lots and lots and lots of blessings from Goddess White Tara, let us depart until next reading. So take good care of yourselves. Astu. Namaste.